summon up the power of banana.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary.
Welcome to 2K Sports. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaking out. You take a look at the Lakers. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course the Clippers, they currently own the 6th seed.
When I look at the Lakers, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron James out there with Paul George. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Howard in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Clippers, at small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Luke Kennard out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now the Lakers moving it up. Moving it up. Back to Howard. Jacks up a 3. It's LeBron again for 3. James has got 6. And watching LeBron today, Candace, it's like watching him 10 years ago. When he's feeling 100%, he's as dominant as he's ever been.
And he has not lost a step, and he reminds you as he attacks the rim, you know, and just gets up almost as high as he did 10 years ago. He's discovered the fountain of youth. I'm convinced.
Yeah, no question about that. James has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Kennard on the money from 12 feet away.
Here's Kennard's mechanics on full display. Makes the mid-range shot look almost effortless.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And time for the power rankings. Latter half of February. Fascinating to see where teams stack up during this part of the season. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Monk passes to James. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 10 points for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
A clear look for Westbrook. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He has this shot in his bag. I mean, I like when Westbrook looks to shoot from there.
Pass to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's George, and the jam by George.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Westbrook. He takes it in. Count the basket. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
James finds Doncic. James attacking. Yep, that one goes.
LeBron James.
James has got 17 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Remains LA basketball. Substitution for your Clippers. Marcus Morris, Sr. Terrence Mann, Reggie
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 second left. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Substitution for your
Come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Rajon Rondo.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They're up by 11. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the...
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
LeBron James.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Paul George out there with LeBron James. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Monk in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Doncic. George with it. James outside. Let's go with a three. It's good.
LeBron
Set up
James.
beautifully by George.
Three-point basket.
James has got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense
remaining
like a maestro.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Up the floor. George finds Howard. The three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And the Clippers call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Your Clippers pick.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Nunn comes in for Rondo. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
Well, you look at George. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, VA, anytime.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Farrell comes in for Jackson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Nunn. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Doncic. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in their game.
I just love the ball movement.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
LA basketball. Substitution for your Clippers. Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard. Russell Westbrook.
29 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Batum. From the high post. That one drops for him. Batum's got his first 2 points.
And this is an area where Batum can hurt you. This shot is a steady part of his attack.
Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Knocks it loose. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back.
Los Angeles.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Rajon Rondo.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. James passes to Monk. With 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 29 points. And that...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
James up top. He has 29 now. Really left him alone that time. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Got a piece of it. Monk with a steal. Jumps up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's Howard finishing it off. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Tipped. Monk finds George. James with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Monk passes to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Such a savvy ball handler. I mean, he moves like this demonstrate Monk's occasional brilliance with the ball.
Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
going all the way to the rack. And Doncic with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Anthony, Wayne Ellington out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Howard in at the 5, down low. And Anthony slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Doncic has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Right side Winslow. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. From deep, here's Doncic. They get the rebound. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
To the inside, here's Ellington. From down in the low post, it goes. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys roll.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Howard. Pass to Horton-Tucker. And here's Doncic. 26 seconds left in the final quarter. Count that bucket.
Just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. Back to Doncic. Rondo with the steal. Now here's Doncic. From the high post, he connects.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.